Public engagement is important to research and innovation because it leads to better science and more broadly supported science. It allows for science and scientific research to reflect informed public values, which is important since, in part, there is public funding for this work, and so that makes sense that this should be informed by public values. Engagement in science can take advantage of the capacity of citizens to contribute to science, to help gather data, everything from identifying distant galaxies to taking water quality readings. There's all kinds of ways in which citizens can and are now helping to produce better science, better research. Engagement helps citizens be better able to use and learn from scientific research in ways that really raise their own quality of life and affect their daily lives. People often ask about the democratic value of engagement. And the usual answer, I think, that people often give is that engagement helps democracy work. I think actually it might be bigger than that. Engagement is the democracy in our political systems, which are, for the most part, small R republican systems. It's all about representation. It's all about voting for someone else who is going to make decisions on your behalf. Engagement inserts small d democracy. It is the democracy in our systems. It is what allows people to have an impact on the issues that they care about and solve the problems that they care about. When you look at where engagement is happening most productively, I think in general that tends to be in the global south, in countries like Brazil and India. And when you look at how engagement is happening there, it's not simply engagement kind of according to the needs of the institution, it's engagement according to the needs of those citizens. And when you look at what they're doing, part of what they're talking about and deciding about are things of public decisions, other kinds of public problems, but also they're socializing. It's fun, it's cultural, there's music, there's food. And I think we need to adopt more of those kinds of patterns if we want to sustain engagement in the global north. If you're just finding out about engagement and trying to figure out what to do and how to do it, probably the most basic piece of advice is that you need to be thinking about what's in it for those people you're trying to engage. Put yourself in their shoes. What would make you come out to this meeting or go to this website or whatever it is you're asking people to do? What are the most immediate incentives, motivations that they might have? Engagement is important because it can help governments and other institutions work with 21st century citizens to meet their own needs and goals.